class, so what we're going to be doing today is demand side versus supply side economics. First, we're going to start off with demand side, also known as Keynesian. So, what they believe is by taxing the rich and businesses at high tax rates, you redistribute the wealth to the lower middle classes. A great example of this is Bernie Sanders. So, what they're saying is we are going to tax corporations at high tax rates because corporations can be very can be mean. You look back at the early 20s, they treated their workers horribly. They locked them in rooms so that way they couldn't get out, and that's the way that they picture these people. They're crony capitalists, as they like to say. Okay, and what they're also saying too is by redistributing the wealth, now everybody's able to buy whatever they want to buy. They have the money to do it. Okay, and you look over here, and what you have is supply side economics, also known as trickle down economics. That term was coined by Ronald Reagan back during the 80s. So what they say is through lower taxes, businesses have more money to spend creating better and cheaper products. A great example of this is the Republican tax cut recently. So what you see is you have more businesses who are able to, there are businesses who are bringing jobs back to the United States. Walmart, for example, is giving out bonuses to some of their employees, or to all of their employees, I should say. And the big guy right now is Ted Cruz. Okay, if you look back at the Republican tax cut, this is what he was pushing for. Okay, so low taxes, and now the businesses have more money to spend where they want to. By redistributing the wealth, you give it back to the lower class. Okay, and they're able to spend all they want. Like I said, Bernie Sanders and then Ted Cruz over here. Now what we have also is the single pie versus the bake your own pie whenever it comes to these economic theories. So what, I should probably start with these guys, demand side economics, what they say is, okay, so the economy is a giant pie and everybody deserves to get their equal slice. So by getting so what's happening is these corporations, they're taking more than their fair share. Well, what people who believe in the supply side economics believe is they believe you bake your own pie, you bake your own cake. Okay, and so what's happening is a corporation that grows something like Apple. When Apple grows, they're creating more money, they're creating more, so that means that there are more pies. These guys say no, it's a single pie, and they just gain more pie. So yeah, that's just something for you to look at here. Now you may be asking, well, why is this a big deal? Why is it a big deal? Well, Ted Cruz versus Bernie Sanders. That's why. These guys have met on CNN 3 different times, and depending on what your political lean is, that's probably how you said, oh, they won. Okay. And I'm pretty sure there are some of y'all who know this stuff already, and you're like, well, one side's right and one side's wrong. Hold your horses and just compare the two and have an honest conversation with somebody. Okay? So, and like I was saying, so what's the big deal with these two? Why should we care about this? Well, your presidential elections, that's why. And most of y'all, this is a senior class, most of y'all are going to be 18 in November. November is whenever it's time to vote. November is midterms. And there are a lot of predictions going on right now. So this is stuff you need to know. Okay? Whenever in 2020, this is going to be big. Am I going to vote for somebody like Donald Trump, who has put forth some supply side economics? Or am I going to go for somebody like Bernie Sanders? Okay? Who believes in demand side economics? Now, there are a lot of people, though, who want to meet in the middle. So what they say is, all right, so what we're going to do is we believe in cutting taxes for the businesses. Okay, we're going to cut taxes for businesses. We're also going to have government programs to redistribute money. Okay, that's what we have right now, actually. You see a lot of government programs that give money to people, they give money back to people. And it's not through directly giving money, it's not through necessarily any government program. What happens is whenever you file your taxes, okay, they're going to be like, oh, well look, John Smith makes makes $75,000 a year. He is not upper class, but he's also not lower class, so he's going to get, an average refund. Whereas Joe Smo makes $22,000 a year. He's lower class, so you know what? He's going to have a larger tax refund. Now he has money that he's able to go and he's able to spend as he wants, which is with these guys and people who meet in the middle say, okay, well that helps the economy. That helps the guy out. Okay? So I hope that y'all listened and I hope that y'all enjoyed this presentation and I hope y'all enjoyed this lesson. Thank you.